Okay, so it's time for breakfast, and today I'm having my all-time favourite breakfast, baked oatmeal cookies. I have this pretty much every day, and I know you're meant to have variety, but I absolutely love it. It's so satisfying, the oats have a lot of fibre, it keeps me feeling full for hours and hours, and it's really simple and easy to make. So I'm going to show you how to make it today. I hope you try it, enjoy it, and if you do enjoy it, let me know in the comments. Okay, so let's run through everything we need. It's pretty much just what you need for oatmeal. So I've just got the Quaker rolled oats, almond milk, any plant milk will work. You can go with soy milk, hazelnut milk, any of the plant milks. I like almond milk personally. I've just got some plain sugar. Currently I have granulated sugar, but it works really well with, brown demerara sugar and golden sugar too. I also have maple syrup. You could use golden syrup as well, or agave nectar. And I have the Whitworth Sunshine Sultanas. Any sort of dried fruit will work, but these are the ones that I like personally. Okay, so I'm going to be measuring out 80 grams of oats initially. You can make a half portion and use 40 grams of oats if you like. I like 2 cookies or 3 little ones, so I go with 80 grams of oats. So I'm just going to set my weighing scales to grams and pour out 80 grams of oats. Okay, there we go, 80 grams. So I'm done with the oats now. Next I'm going to go in with the sultanas. So I don't normally weigh out how many I use, but we'll do it today. So I use about 2 handfuls of sultanas. So that comes to 20 grams. 20 grams of sultanas in there. Next we're going to go in with the sweetness. So, that doesn't want to stay out. Let's go with the sugar first. What I would say, as a word of warning, I have a very sweet tooth, hence the name brownies for breakfast. I am a bit of a sugar addict, and therefore, Bodhi is running. So therefore, I add a lot of sweetness. What you may want to do is go in with the milk next, taste it, and then add additional sweetness to taste. But I'm going to go in with the sugar next. So I'm going to add a level teaspoon of sugar and a very generous amount of maple syrup. So I'm pretty much just going to douse it in maple syrup. So about 10 grams worth. Then I'm going to go in with the almond milk. Give it a shake. So you just need enough so the porridge clumps together. So I'm going to set it to mil so I can tell you exactly how much I use. Okay, so on about 96 at the moment. Let's give it a stir, see how it looks. You don't want it to be too liquidy because then it's going to have to spend ages in the oven, and that delays the gratification of eating the baked oatmeal cookies. So you don't want to add too much milk, just enough so it becomes a mixture that you can spread nicely on your baking tray to make the cookies. I think 100 mils is about perfect actually. A nice simple measurement to remember. I'm just going to give it a little bit more of a stir so the maple syrup is evenly distributed. Okay, there we go, that's looking absolutely perfect. So I'll show you how it looks. So you can see it sticks together, but it's not very liquidy, and that will spread really nicely into the cookies that we're going to make. Okay, so let's now get our baking tray. So I'll bring it over here. Move everything else out the way. There we go. And we're just going to spread it on. You can do 2 big cookies, or you can do 3 littler cookies, smaller cookies. So I think I'll do 3 today. So we're just going to plop it on. So we're just going to put it straight on. So last bit of mixture. Make sure it's evenly spread between the cookies. In terms of width, you want about, I would say a centimetre. So try and make them a centimetre. Just squish it down, not too thick. You don't want them too thin either, because if they're too thin, they can get a bit too chewy. So yeah, about a centimetre in width would be right. So this is what I've got at the moment, and we're going to pop them into the oven. I've preheated the oven to fan assisted 200 degrees Celsius. So we're going to pop them into the oven now. So here's a close-up of how the uncooked cookies look. It's really strange. I'm so used to having this for breakfast. When I did try and have oatmeal by itself when I was short on time, it tasted like raw mixture to me. So this is pretty much the standard breakfast. So let's open our oven, fan assisted, 200 degrees, and pop them in. And then we're going to set the timer for 10 minutes. Okay, so while my baked oatmeal cookies are in the oven cooking, I'm going to have my lemon water. I know you don't need me to show you how to make lemon water because it is literally just lemon juice and water. But I did want to share this with you because it's something I've started doing quite recently, having lemon water to start my day. And at first I thought, it's all just hype. It's something that people do because they think it looks cool and healthy, but it doesn't make a difference. But actually, I have to say, I feel so much better when I drink lemon water in the morning. I think maybe it's the vitamin C, maybe it's the placebo effect and it's all psychosomatic, I'm not sure. But I have to say, lemon water, it makes me feel really refreshed, really hydrated, and really, invigorated to start the day. So if you haven't tried it, I recommend starting your day with lemon water just for a week, see if it makes a difference, because for me it's something I really enjoy doing now. Very refreshing. So the alarm has just gone off, which means it is time. So they're looking really good. Ooh, steamy. Wow. They look absolutely perfect. And I realise I have nowhere to put them down. Okay, let's go with this for the moment. Okay, so they're out of the oven now. Don't they look so beautiful? As you can see, they're a little bit browned on the edges, so slight browning there. The thing you want to check, you want to turn them over and just feel the bottom. So they can be a little bit moist, but you don't want the bottom to be soggy. So if it's soggy, you want to pop them back in for another minute or so. These are looking absolutely perfect. So check the texture, check that they're holding together, but you don't want them to be, they're not meant to be hard, they're meant to be quite soft. So these are looking absolutely perfect. So I'm going to put them on my plate and do a little taste test for you. Okay, so I've got my baked oatmeal cookies. They are looking so good. That's an additional thing. In the winter, I sometimes put cinnamon, maybe even like a little pinch of nutmeg to kind of give them like a little bit of a winter spice, but I don't tend to do that so much in summer. Also, they work really well with cranberries. I've tried that as well, so sultanas and cranberries. You can add pumpkin seeds, pretty much anything you can add to oatmeal, you can add to these cookies, except fresh fruit, which obviously wouldn't work as well. So any sort of dried fruit works, any type of sweetener works. I've never tried them with nuts, but I think that would actually be quite good. And like I said, cinnamon, nutmeg, those kind of spices would work really well, which is something I do in the winter. So now let's do a little taste test. Oh, it's looking so good. Really, really nice. Sometimes I add one more little drizzle of maple syrup over the top. It does make them a bit soggier, but if you're a sugar addict like me, I sometimes do that, but they're really, really good. If you like them a little bit less chewy, you may want to put them for a shorter time in the oven, so maybe 7 minutes or so. You could always take them out at 7 minutes, give them a taste, and then put them back in if you want to. But I just really like the crispiness on the outside. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you do have a go at making the baked oatmeal cookies, either my version or a different variation, please do drop me a comment, let me know how it went and how you got on. Also, I wanted to say a huge thank you to the people who've been leaving me lovely comments. Every time I see one, it's like a little explosion of joy. A bit like the pearls you get in bubble tea. Little explosions of joy. So thank you very much. Your comments mean a huge amount to me, and I really appreciate them. So thank you for those. And that's it for now. So have a lovely rest of your day or night or whenever you happen to be watching this. And hopefully I shall see you in the next vlog. Bye for now.